Peace and blessings, friends, and welcome to Indigo Intuitive Tarot. I am Indigo. Y'all, we got a love reading. We got a love reading today. Today's reading is going to be, is this your person? Is this your person? Y'all, we're in the eclipse portal. Things are happening. Energy is extremely heightened. So if you are going through it right now, yeah, that might be why. We just had that eclipse the other day. I've been getting crazy downloads, crazy, heavy, intense, energetic downloads. You know, those of you that continuously watch my videos, thank you so much. Love you so much. You all know that I've been saying since spring that people in the collective, folks within the collective, are going to be meeting their person, coming into relationships, etc., etc. Someone might be approaching you, asking you out. Now, here is your channeled message. And baby, when I tell you these energies have been hitting me hard all week long, I mean that, okay? So, all week long, I've been getting these downloads, these feelings of someone in the collective experiencing like ridiculously deep yearning, longing, desire, all of those sorts of things for their beloved, for their one true beloved, right? Like this doesn't feel like undisciplined lust or, you know, that sort of, let's say, Knight of Wands energy, you know, here for a good time, not a long time. No, that's not what I'm getting. No. This is like primal desire, you know, like deep yearning, longing, right? So this morning I woke up with a song in my head that just confirmed all of this for me. And it's the song Desert Rose by Sting. Honey, it came out when I was in high school. That was a very long time ago. But y'all know the song. If you don't know it, you can go listen to it. And there are different versions of it. There is one version a young lady sings. I think it's just her and a piano. Her voice is absolutely just beautiful, right? But that song is just dripping with longing and yearning. And it, you know, it talks about searching for your beloved through the night. And, you know, they say, no sweet perfume ever tortured me more than this. Like just the scent, the smell of your beloved, right, is just so pleasurable and yet so torturous at the same time. Anyway, that's the type of energy I've been getting all week. Now, when I sat down to do this reading, I forgot there was this bead on my table because it was on the floor. I didn't want my cat to play with it, right? It comes from one of these bracelets. I've had 3 of these bracelets snap this week. And when I sat down to do this reading, I looked at that bead and I thought, oh, I get it now. Thank you, Spirit. Someone is fitting a snap. Okay, like they are not going to be able to hold back much longer when it comes to this desire. This could be you, this could be someone else. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But I feel like if someone don't speak up about these feelings or pursue these feelings, honey, they is finna lose their marbles. You hear me? So I get the feeling that someone is about to snap. Not in a bad way, not in a violent way, but like they just cannot take it anymore. Okay, like the truth is finna come out and they finna tell you how they feel. You finna tell someone how, you know, take it how it applies, right? Okay, so that is your channel message. So maybe some of you need to go listen to that song. Also, maybe your person or yourself speaks Arabic, because that you know, that is language that is in the song is Arabic. Maybe Arabic is someone's first language. Maybe they're from that region of the world, etc., etc. So that might mean something to someone, okay? So, again, this is going to be, is this your person? We're going to take a look at their energy, how they view you, if they have any blockages, the energy that moves them towards you, and most likely outcome, okay? So as you all know, I give you intuitive messages and downloads via the tarot, as well as several oracle cards, per usual. Now, while these intuitive messages and downloads are intended for love, romance, and relationships, they may also, and oftentimes do, apply to other areas and aspects of your incarnation in this 3D reality. So please, as always, take what applies. Doesn't apply what we do, we let it fly. Okay. Spirit team, how many? 3? All right. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck. We're going to see about your person. Is this your person? And as always, I am going to politely ask you all to please like and subscribe. It does help the channel. If you like what I do here, if you like these readings, if you just like the sound of my voice, please like and subscribe. Okay? Thank you. I appreciate y'all. So, your person's current energy. 3 of Pentacles. How your person sees you is the 5 of Cups. Blockages in your person's energy is the King of Wands. The energy, however, that moves them towards you is the Sun. Most likely outcome 6 of Pentacles. Beautiful, actually. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I really want to know why they're seeing you as the 5 of Cups, though. Are you walk around being mopey? Are you feeling some sort of loss, or just maybe you don't have high opinions of dating right now, which, honey, from what I understand, most people don't. Okay, you kids these days and y'all's dating apps, I've heard horror stories. All right, on the bottom though, we have the Page of Wands. Now, I will tell you, I was shuffling before I hit record and this card did jump out of the deck. I feel like this very fresh, vibrant, kind of passionate, maybe even a little bit flirty energy might be coming towards you. Okay, they may be younger than you. They may also be a fire sign, especially because we have the Page and the King of Wands here. Okay, so let me feel into this energy. Well, it looks like in your person's current energy, they are looking to co-create. They are looking to build. They are looking to work together. Okay, building towards something that's very beautiful. Okay, again, this is how they view you. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean this is how you actually are, but this is how they're viewing you. They may just get this pessimism from you. Like maybe you haven't had great experiences in dating and hunting. We've all had those terrible experiences, understandable. But they may feel you're like maybe a little blocked off maybe from dating, or you just don't have good opinions about it. Okay, don't you worry, we're going to clarify. There's going to be plenty of clarifiers in their blockages though. The King of Wands, they might be a little bit stubborn. Okay, or they might come off as kind of egoic or a little pushy, a little bossy, okay? But we're going to see. We're going to see. All right. The energy that moves them towards you, though, the Sun. Beautiful, beautiful energy. This is all about fun, love, pleasure, happiness, joy. I mean, it's the happiest card in the deck, okay? Most likely outcome. 6 of Pentacles, reciprocity, generosity. Maybe this person is a provider. If so, happy for you. Okay, but fairness. Okay, I think this would be in like an equally beneficial situation, right? Where you both give and you both receive. Okay, so Spirit Team, we're gonna look at the 3 of Pentacles first for your person's current energy. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, also, I should say this before I even get this reading started, because the energy that came through in the channel message was very much about passion and desire and like that very sensual energy. It's been like that all week. Okay, if you are not wanting to bring life into this world at this time, I need you to take all of the precautions. Do you hear me? All of them. Because it's giving like very much karmic relationship. Now, karmic does not mean negative. I tell you this all the time. I've explained this a million times. Every relationship you will ever have is karmic, right? I'm just getting the feeling that like you all have done this for lifetimes, or you know what I mean? This is like past life soulmate energy. We have a soul contract. We have a bond that extends beyond this realm and this life. Okay, so just if you are not wanting to bring life into this world, I'm telling you right now, if this person approaches you and things become physically intimate, I need you to take all the precautions. Okay, you've been warned. All right, because I mean, I don't want any unexpected situations, because you said, oh, that lady on the tarot channel done told me my person's coming and it was going to be passionate and loving and blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm covering my bases. Don't come back to me telling me that, you know, things happen. Look, the Devil, the Emperor, the Hermit. on the bottom. 3 of Cups. So we have 2 threes here. Thank you, Spirit. So this person in their energy of wanting to build, wanting to work together, right? Building something, co-creation, right? I get that there is something that is holding them back. Now, remember, I said in the channel message, especially when I gave the example, you know, this bead, it's like something is holding them back and it's causing them to build more frustration, if that makes sense. I think they're trying to work through it. I do. I think that they would like to approach in that Emperor energy, or this Devil is making them be very, very stubborn about it. This Devil is keeping them kind of in hermit mode. It's keeping them from coming forward, okay? This could just be limiting belief systems, limiting thoughts, toxic thoughts about like, I don't want to come off too strong there with the Emperor, right? I need to do more healing. I'm not healed enough, like that sort of energy. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But it's all in their head. It's all of these toxic thoughts with this Devil energy, right? They do want to build, right? The Emperor is, you know, solid. It's a solid masculine. They could be older than you. They could be an older fire sign. Absolutely. But there's something about this Devil keeping them from approaching, keeping them in that hermit mode. Now, usually when you go into the hermit mode, like you do the soul searching, but again, it might be leading them to believe, oh, I need to heal more before I can show up as the Emperor. I want to build. I know that I want something stable. There might be more work that they feel they need to do. Yeah, maybe putting down some burdens, maybe around their friend group, okay? Maybe about past relationships. Who knows? It's going to be different for everybody, y'all. It's going to be different for everybody. All right, now let's look at why they view you as the 5 of Cups here. Like I said, they may be picking up that you're pessimistic about dating. Maybe that's why they are kind of holding back at this time. Because I'm telling you, the energy that I've been getting all week, it's building. It's building, okay? So, Spirit Team, what is this 5 of Cups here for? Why does their person see them as the 5 of Cups? Why does their person see them as the 5 of Cups? You might be a Scorpio. They might be a Scorpio. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. The Hanged Man, 6 of Swords, and the Hierophant. Very interesting. On the bottom, you have Temperance. Okay. So I feel like they're trying to get a better view of you. Okay. They're trying to see. I almost want to say they're trying to see if you're someone that will move away if they approach, because again, maybe they pick up your pessimism on dating. Maybe you have a pessimistic attitude towards traditional relationships, right? Like just like the whole idea of marriage or, you know, that sort of thing. You're like, yeah, relationships are okay, but like marriage, nah, right? Because the Hierophant can represent like institutions, traditions, etc., right? Maybe they, and this is not going to be for everybody, maybe they see you moving more towards your spirituality, getting into more spiritual pursuits, which nothing wrong with that, especially you have the Hierophant and Temperance there. But they're trying to figure you out, is what I'm getting. They're trying to figure you out. Yeah, they want to do what's right. They definitely want to do right by you, okay? I don't get that you're suffering any losses here. You know, I mean, we've all had loss in our life. We've all had hard times in our life, of course. But I get that they're trying to figure you out because they're interested, right? They're interested. They want to build. They have that Three of Pentacles. However, they may be trying to get a feel on you. Okay. Or maybe they're trying to see if you're willing to move towards a more traditional relationship. Okay. This can go a couple different ways. You know, there's different people watching. So, why is the King of Wands here in their energy in terms of blockages? Like I said, I get stubborn, maybe a little bossy. We'll see, though. We'll see. Spirit team, why is this King of Wands here? Oof. Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands. Nine of Swords. What in the world? Well, I can tell you right now, something happened to them in the realm of relationships and passion, okay? That left them in this Nine of Swords, up all night crying, kicking and screaming. They could have been, because, you know, wands do kind of represent work or one's job. It can. They may have been all focused on their job and not enough focus on love and relationships, right? And maybe a past partner, one having it, right? They were workaholic. I feel that this person... I just heard they were all show for some reason. Okay, thank you, Spirit Team. Like they weren't deeply invested in it is the only way I can describe it. Like, yeah, it's a new beginning and it's a new love and it's new passion. But like, I feel like their mind, or not their heart per se, but their mind was elsewhere, right? And I think when it didn't work out, up all night crying, kicking and screaming. Also, again, Swords is mental energy. I said toxic thoughts there with the devil, okay? Mental energy, up all night crying, kicking and screaming. About how this new beginning, this new loving, passionate beginning, something happened. Maybe they were too egoic. Maybe they were bossy. Maybe they, it says career driven. Yeah, worked too much, right? And it just didn't pan out. The person in their past may have wanted more of a emotional connection, more than they could give at that time, okay? Yeah, on the bottom, star. They healed it though. I think they're healing it if they haven't done the healing already. But to them, it feels like the healing isn't quite done yet. The soul searching isn't quite done yet, or that they just have more work to do before they can show up as the Emperor. Maybe they believe you would only be in a traditional relationship with the Emperor, okay? Or an Emperor-like person. Y'all know what I mean. All right, Spirit Team, why is the Sun here? Now, this is the energy that moves them towards you. This is where it gets really interesting. Spirit Team, why is the Sun here? Why is the Sun here? Thank you. The Wheel. Two of Cups. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Yeah, they're coming. Page of Cups. I always say the Page of Cups gives me like that sweet, beautiful, like just crush energy. Like when you first really have a crush on someone and it's just like every day is sunshine and rainbows. You know that energy? Like every day you wake up, it's like the first few warm days of spring and it's just like such a good feeling. Oh, I love that feeling. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest, I love that feeling. But listen, The energy that moves them towards you, honey, is fate. I think the way that they actually feel towards you, especially with this Page of Cups here, and you guys know I always say that the Wheel of Fortune is, yes, it's about luck, it's about fate, but you are an active co-creator with the universe. You're not a passive participant, and your thoughts, your I should say your consistent thoughts, actions, behaviors, etc., helps to dictate which way the universe spins this wheel. Now, if this person is feeling like, oh, I want to build with this person, but maybe I'm a little unsure, I'm having like limiting beliefs around like how I show up, I have to show up a certain way, right? But crush, right? Like maybe they view you as a little bit pessimistic, so they really want to show up as their best self, right? Maybe in the past they thought their best self was a workaholic, and that was not it, right? But they have this crush. They have these sweet feelings, these sweet emotions, right? So they want to spin the wheel towards a Two of Cups, an equally emotionally balanced, flowing, gorgeous relationship. They're planning it. They're planning. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't think that this person lives at a distance from you, but they might. They might be planning to come see you, because the Three of Wands can also signify travel, okay, specifically overseas travel. I don't know why also, too, I feel like with this, I'm getting like they're waiting to see what you do. They're waiting for a sign from you. So if there is a person in your orbit that you know of that maybe has an interest in you, or you have an interest in them, you might want to give them a little sign, right? I always say this little cup, right? It doesn't have to be an all-out declaration of love and devotion, but like a little offer, a little message, right? And maybe this person comes with a little message of passion, a little flirty message, right? Y'all get what I'm saying? It's not bad. That's not bad, especially coming from like this blockage, having like some serious anxiety around new beginnings and love and passion, right? I just heard, and I hate to say this about your person, because like I don't think they're a bad person. Let's put this forward. I just heard their ego got in the way. Maybe they thought they had to, just climb the corporate ladder, or had to impress in ways that they didn't need to, if that makes sense. I mean, there's nothing wrong with someone wanting to show up as a provider and providing for their loved ones, their family, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, for life, right? Providing for their life partner. There's nothing wrong with that. However, I don't know. I feel like I just keep hearing work got in the way. Work got in the way. Okay. All right, Spirit. So this is our most likely outcome. The Six of Pentacles, all about equal give and take and reciprocity, right? Generosity. Maybe a provider. Maybe they did climb that corporate ladder and they're at a place now where they can actually show up in that way. We'll see. All right, Spirit Team, why is the Six of Pentacles here? What is the Six of Pentacles doing here? Is it most likely outcome? I don't know why they told me to take this one. Oh, we have a match. And the Star card is back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We have a match. We have a match. Okay. I'm seeing two people here who, again, I think I said before, like, both know how to give and both know how to take. It's almost like, and I hate to use love languages, but you understand each other's love language, right? I think that there is going to be, with this person, a sense of emotional freedom with each other, but also allowing each other to be your own people, if that makes sense. Like, you're still going to have your own personalities, your own identities, your own lives, right? But I think that there's a sense of emotional fulfillment here when you're together and when you're apart, like a sense of security. You're not going to feel insecure with this person, okay? Because there's reciprocity. You both know how to give to each other in a way that suits each other, okay? Does that make sense? I also feel that there's not going to be a lack of communication here, okay? Do you see all this blue? It's almost like they're kind of looking at each other in a way, right? The blue signifying to me the throat chakra, okay? She's even got a blue flag there. But she's gonna wait. I always say she keeps her heart, her cup of emotions locked up right there in that little cell, right? She's going to wait. She's going to evaluate. She's going to be smart about it. He's also going to be smart about it, okay? But look at this. Look at this energy that brings this person towards you. I said that they were going to wait, right? He's going to wait for her to like put one of those flags up and say, yeah, it's okay. Okay, approach me. Or yes, I'm interested. Okay. That's beautiful. You come out as a match with emotional fulfillment together, emotional freedom. I always say the best types of relationships are the types where you feel freer with that person than you do by yourself. And I know that sounds like it doesn't make sense, but if you've been in a solid relationship, it makes sense. You feel freer with that person than you do by yourself. Okay? They make you feel free. Equal give and take, equal reciprocity, equally yoked when it comes to the emotional realm. This is fate. This relationship might heal you both, right? It might heal your pessimism around, maybe relationships, dating, traditional types of relationships. It's definitely going to heal this person's ideas, thoughts, limiting beliefs around how they need to show up when these types of new beginnings present themselves, when these opportunities present themselves. Okay? I think they're flirty though. I think they're kind of flirty. I think they're going to show up that way. All right? But underneath it is beautiful energy, right? So if you too can kind of overcome your own things. Now, I've said this before. There are certain things that you can heal on your own in isolation. Absolutely. Certain things you can heal on your own in isolation. And then there are only certain things that you can heal within the container of relationship. Okay? It takes trust. It takes patience. But again, I feel like you two speak each other's language, right? Like you get each other on a level that, other partners or past relationships, they might not have gotten you, right? Like you guys just speak the same language. Okay. That is beautiful. What's underneath the star? You'll understand each other. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. There's going to be a lot of truth telling, but I don't think in a harsh way. I don't think in a bad way. I think in a way that's honest, in a way that's good, in a way that's beautiful. Okay? Oh, yeah. Magnetic, very attractive energy. Gorgeous. Love to see it. Love to see that. Okay? So we're going to pull some oracle cards. Should I just set her over here? We're going to pull some oracle cards. See what they got to say. This is good. This is good. Little rocky energy in the beginning. That's okay. No one's perfect. My goodness. Like, listen, if everything was all rainbows and unicorns and happiness and, look, backstabbing, the butterfly parting. Listen, if everything was all love and light all the time, you wouldn't be watching these tarot readings, honey. Okay? Life is contrast. Life is the ups and downs. It's just the way that it is, right? It's just the way that it is. And sometimes you meet friends or you get into relationships that just add that healing element, right? They bring that healing energy. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and it's rare. I hate to say it, but it is rare, And some people heal us in certain ways while other people heal us in other ways, It is what it is. All right, Spirit Team, what you got? Let's get 3 cards for the collective here. Teddy bear. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting. I said flirting. Wanting to date. I told you. Spirit team, what else you got? Thank you. Cards are jumping out today. Coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, transition, tragic endings. Listen, I said, person was up all night crying, kicking and screaming. This is their energy being blocked, right? Blocked from new beginnings. But they're liberating themselves from that. That's coming to an end because the energy that moves them towards you, honey, is like the universe is pushing their ass up out this bed. Okay? I hate to say it so harshly. They are getting up out that bed. That crying business is over. Okay? That crying business is over. They're wanting to see if you're gonna move towards a relationship. Okay? Maybe this feels like a spiritually guided relationship where, you know, both of you have that energy going on. Look, backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation, loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. This might be your energy and why you're pessimistic about relationships. I could understand why. Spirit team, why am I still shuffling? They said keep shuffling. Take one more. Okay. Thank you. We have cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and then we have self-indulgence, self-worth, and value, time to heal. Shadow work, self-appreciation, time to heal. Okay. Now, with this cut down card, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern. Okay. Their pattern might be regarding their pride, their ego, how they show up, got to show up a certain way, right? Your pattern, pessimism and cynicism towards relationships, I feel. Silent treatment. I don't think, though, that this is going to be your energy moving forward because remember I said these two are not going to have problems communicating with one another. They speak the same language. They're a match, okay? Would it be one of my readings if I just didn't drop a card? And we're back. You speak the same language. I don't think you're going to have to worry about silent treatment here. Again, this might be like your side. This might be their side. Very, very much so. Okay. I know feminine energies usually watch my channel. Maybe this is you showing up as this Queen of Swords, right? A little bit guarded, keeping your heart guarded. Because you've been through this interested in you, wanting to flirt, wanting to date, but, you know, letting these old ideas, these old limiting beliefs, these old thoughts, these old patterns die. Okay? Okay. Glad we're all on the same page here. All right. I'll pull some more of these. These are, what are these called? Whispers of Love. Thank you, Spirit. Whispers of Love Oracle. See what they have to say. These are, yes, they're kind of geared towards love and romance, but also self-love and just like genuine love all around. Okay, let's see what they have to say. Spirit, I said this one. Be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. I don't think you all are going to have a problem with that. Once you guys come together, once you kind of move through your own energies and come together, yeah, I think this person is going to wait for you to give them a little bit of a sign, though. I think they are. So if there's someone orbiting your energy, give them a little sign. You might find that they start flirting with you. All right. Spirit team, thank you. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. There is something here about the way y'all communicate. There's something here about the way y'all communicate. It's going to be very truthful. Very throat chakra energy. I just heard maybe you both sing or maybe you both speak even. Like maybe you're both content creators or something. Or you both speak a lot. Voice actors. You know. Could be a whole host of things. Okay. Because this is 39 and 38. That's kind of interesting. All right. One more, Spirit. One more, please. Thank you. So this one. 15. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. We have the Hangman up there. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. I said y'all are going to speak the same language. There's going to be something just similar in y'all's energy, okay? Okay. Now I said, neither of you are perfect, right? Neither of you are perfect. We all have our things, so please practice compassion with one another, okay? Try to be understanding, try to see things from their perspective, right? If they're showing up a little cocky, a little, like, hey, turn it down, tone it down a little bit, right? You ain't gonna be doing too much, right? But also be authentic, okay? People are who they are. I think the cockiness, if that's how they show up, no, this isn't for everybody. If that's how they show up, it might just be like a little bit of like doing a little too much to like get your attention, or doing a little too much to like show that they like you. Okay. All right, Spirit. 3 cards for the collective regarding energy here, Spirit, and we will wrap this up. Stay optimistic about your love life. That's gonna be you, honey. How they view you. Okay. You might be in that energy. Okay. What else you got, Spirit? Y'all, why do they throw my cards all over the place? Engagement. Ooh-wee. Give your relationship a chance. And children. Now listen, I done told y'all, if you guys do not want children, if you do not want to birth life at this time, please be careful. However, sometimes when I get this card, it also means like inner child healing stuff, past things. So just putting that out there. Excuse me. Give your relationship a chance. Engagement. Let go of control issues. One of you might be a little bit more controlling than the other, so just, pay attention to that. But all in all, not bad. We got some things to work through. That's okay. When you come together, though, very healing situation here, okay? I feel a lot of desire. I feel a lot of equal give and take, a lot of understanding each other, which is beautiful, okay? So this is what I have for you. I truly hope that it has provided you with some guidance and some clarity, as it is always, always, always my intention to serve. So happy August. I hope that you all are taking care of yourselves, and I will talk to y'all very, very soon.